Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going over my personal favorite abilities in Madden 24. I'm going to keep it real with you guys though off rip. I'm not a pro player, I'm also not the best player, but I do know a decent amount about Madden. So these abilities that I'm using, take it with precaution. Don't go sell off your entire roster because your receivers don't have these abilities I'm telling you guys to go pick up. These are just my personal picks on abilities that I've been using that have been working out for me really well so far this year. Before I start going over my favorite abilities, I just want to say shout out Mutt.gg. It's an all-in-one source for Madden Encyclopedia. Not a sponsor, but if you guys want to hit me up, I'll appreciate it. You guys, seriously, go check them out. They got everything you need. If you play Madden, you haven't heard about this site, what are you doing? Go check it out. Now back to the abilities. First ability is Hot Route Master. You need this on your quarterback. At this point in Madden, so many quarterbacks have it. So many have it at a discount too, that why haven't you picked this up? Basically, if you don't know what it is, it gives you it gives you 4 extra hot routes during pre-play adjustments for every single position on the field. It's an essential, especially in my offense where I run a lot of corner and Texas routes. I need a hot route master quarterback, and that's one of the main reasons why I still use Doug Williams, because he gets the hot route master stack, which is an essential stack for my offense. Sticking with the offensive quarterback trend, you know I had to have Gunslinger in here. Gunslinger makes your quarterback's release just go so much faster, and it's a necessity. Especially if you're not using traditional 4 release, you need a slinger quarterback. And at this point in Madden, a lot of quarterbacks scored on here have it discounted. You can see this down here. There are 39 players with it discounted, and some of these aren't too expensive, like Steve McNair, 187k, 180k discounted on Kyler. Purdy's got it. So Gunslinger is definitely an ability you need on your quarterback, and it's probably my second favorite ability that I've used so far this year, minus Hot Route Master. Alright, I swear this is the last of my meta quarterback abilities you need on your team, but Set Feet Lead. Basically, it gives you velocity on your bullet passes when your feet are set. Even when it's expensive, like it says down here, even at 4 AP, it's one of the best offensive abilities in the game right now. It really is. The Set Feet Lead, Hot Route Master, Gunslinging Quarterback is what I consider the God stack in Madden. It's something that, if you have the coins to afford a God stack quarterback, go grab them because you need these abilities. Set Feet Lead, this is the ability that I used the most this year. I think the first real quarterback that I used was the Blitz Anthony Richardson. He got this ability, and I think I had all my AP on him because this I think it was 5 AP, but I did it because you need Set Feet Lead. This is an essential ability for just, playing the game well. You can see down here 23 players have this discounted, but 65 quarterbacks have this ability. Definitely one that if you haven't tried, go try. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed. Now I want to move over to the defensive side of the ball just for a quick minute because I'm talking about the 3 best abilities that I've used so far, but this might be the best ability. Madden is an offensive game. It always has been. It's so easier to score than get stops. At least for me, all my games are blowouts. But Lurk Artist kinda helps with that. It basically lets you use linebackers. Linebackers, if you guys don't know, were basically unusable for the last 3 years of Madden, up until this Madden, because they just didn't animate the same as safeties. But with Lurk Artist, they make plays for you, and it's actually insane. And a lot of these new cards coming out are getting it for free, like free Lurk Artist. It is basically, it basically makes your linebackers very usable and insane, and if you aren't using Lurk Artist, why? That's my number one question. If I see a player and he doesn't have a Lurk Artist middle linebacker, or at least a user, I'm like thinking to myself, this is going to be a free win, and most of the time it is. You need a Lurk Artist linebacker. That's why this is probably my 3rd favorite ability in the game, but by far my most favorite defensive ability. Next up, before I move on to some more low-key abilities, Deep In Zone KO and Deep Out Zone KO. Basically, you put these on your safeties, and they knock out more passes, those seams, those post routes for deep in zone, and like your deep corner routes for deep out zone. Like I said earlier, Madden is an offensive game. That's why the AP, we have more on defense, so we can get more KOs. You need to have some deep zone, some deep in and some deep out zone KOs on your field at all times. The next ability, I think, is a necessity on every team, is inside stuff. It's, people run the ball inside. Inside zone, quarterback sneaks, I've seen inside stuff blow up. It's an essential, you need it on your team. It's probably the best defensive line ability, in my opinion, so far this year. You throw it on your big boy D tackle, he fills up the middle, and you stop a QB sneak. Or you get a loss of 3 on an inside zone. Inside stuff is quite literally has won me multiple games because you can just shut down the run game. You blow up 2 straight inside zones and some players just step away from the run. Inside stuff is a necessity on your team. I want to go down here. Yeah, 18 players have it discounted, but 98 players have inside stuff available. If you have a spot on your defense after your KOs and your lurk artist, go put at least 1 inside stuff on your team. You need it. Going a little bit out of order here again, but I'm jumping back onto offense, and I swear I'm done. But Jukebox, just the juke animation in Madden so far this year is pretty good, but Jukebox just makes it even better. And it's sometimes hard to break separation, especially in new gen. So Jukebox makes those, infield tackles even more hard for your opponent. Definitely something that if you have the space or you have a running back or a receiver that gets it for free, throw it on. If you need fill up 1 AP with the new boosted 9 AP on your offense, definitely go. I highly recommend put it on a Jukebox. It's something that I did on my team when I got the boost, and I am not been disappointed with it. And I just want to see how many players get it discounted. So 38 players get it discounted, but 328 players get it in total. Jukebox is a day 1 ability, but I think it is one that will never go out of style just because everyone uses the juke move in Madden. Some honorable mentions for me right now. Tackle Supreme, like it says right here, we can't justify the AP cost for now, but when it does get cheaper, I might go pick up a one or 2 Tackle Supreme. It just makes your tackles guarantee. Let's see what it says down here. It kind of cancels out the Jukebox. I think Tackle Supreme, when it does get cheaper, is going to be something that we're going to see a lot more online for sure. But right now, it's just like, look at this. Not many at all that get it discounted because it is just it's a great ability, but it's a costly one. So if you don't have space, don't worry. We should be getting it cheaper soon. It's definitely one that is kind of on like the fringe of being top in my opinion, but we're almost there. And the content we've been getting, we are almost at the end game, fellas. So these abilities, the Tackle Supremes of the world, we should be getting them for 1 or even free within a month, which is good and bad. And the last ability is good old reliable gift wrap. I remember my first quarterback in the game was the rookie premier CJ Stroud, and he was the best quarterback in the game because of gift wrap. It is an elite ability. It is something that to this day you still need it. It makes your receivers just complete almost every pass in the game. It's something that if you have the space, you just toss it on. Like I said, we got bumped up to 9 AP. If you have that extra spot and your quarterback gets it for 1, throw on gift wrapped. You're not going to be disappointed. It's something that has been in the game for a while. Yes, you might have not used it in the past, but this year, and especially in this meta right now, is something that I believe is essential to be successful in the online head-to-head space. Hey boys, with that all said though, I appreciate you made it this far. Let me know what abilities you're rocking with right now in Madden, and I will catch you boys in the next one. Peace.